Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you want to be. Step 4.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. This morning it is just before 7 and I'm going to be making my daughter some homemade granola bars. Now, I got this recipe off Pinterest. It is super good, super delicious, and she just loves it. She has been requesting them, so I figured I will take the time to make them right now. So stick around. So this is an 8x6x2 pan. This works well for me. And then I already crinkled it, but you can either spray your pan or you can do what I'm gonna do. And I've already done this, but I crinkle this because that way it stays better in the pan when you set it down. So you put that in your pan, and then I'm gonna set that aside for now. Other things you're gonna need is some butter, some vanilla, some quick oats, some honey, some crispy treats. I am using the Rice Krispie brand, but you can use whatever brand you would like. Then you need some mini chocolate chips and some brown sugar. So, alright, to get started, I'm going to wash my hands. And what I'm going to do is put in 1 cup of the crispy treats, and 2 cups of the oats. And then you just mix it up. You can do it with your hands, with a spoon, or just kind of swirl it around. And then this is getting set aside for a little later. You need a small pan like this, and you're going to put in 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter and a 1/4 cup of honey and a 1/3 cup of brown sugar. So I'm going to put that in my saucepan. These 3 things are going to be cooking on medium-high heat until it becomes a boil. And once it starts boiling, you're going to reduce the heat to a simmer, so just until the brown sugar is dissolved. So I need a 1/4 cup of honey, I don't know if you can, 1/3 cup of brown sugar, okay. Now that I have that in the pan, I'm just going to cook it until it's ready. Alright, so this is what it's looking like so far. It's just turned on. I have it on medium-high heat, and I'm just going to let it go and kind of stir it a little bit so the butter's melting, getting around there. Okay, so as you can see, the butter has all melted. Now I'm just waiting for it to start boiling. And once that happens, I will reduce the heat. Looks like it's starting now. So then I'm going to reduce the heat down to a simmer. And I'm going to keep stirring so it doesn't stick to the pan. And I'm going to let it go until the brown sugar has dissolved. And it really doesn't take much time. Brown sugar is all dissolved. Then you're going to take it off the heat and add your vanilla. Okay, so you want 1 teaspoon of vanilla. I'm using a 1/2 teaspoon, so I have to do this twice. And you add your vanilla as it is off the heat. And we're going to give that a little stir. Just take your hot, pour it right into the Rice Krispies. Okay. So then you take your heated liquids after the vanilla is added, and you pour it directly onto the Krispies and the oats, and you give it a stir. And you stir it until it is all blended and mixed in well. Then you're going to take your plate or your pan. We're going to grab our pan here and just pour in. Okay. Now I'm going to spread it out. And then you top with your mini chocolate chips. Now, I say you can kind of do however you want with this. The recipe calls to just top it with it. They say 3 tablespoons of mini chocolate chips. However, my daughter usually prefers the chocolate chips to be mixed in, which if you do that, then it melts the chocolate chips. But today I'm just going to put them on top, as that's how the recipe calls it, but you kind of make it your own. And you add as many chocolate chips as you'd like. Alright, then you just kind of press the chocolate chips in to the granola. And then you let cool. And voila. This is what it looks like. Now my daughter may try to add more chocolate chips, which is fine. Because like I said, I normally mix it in when I'm have everything all combined, the liquids and the oats and Krispies. I'll normally add it in at the end, so she's got some of that chocolatiness on the inside as well as on top. But today I just did it like this. But it is super simple, super easy, and it takes less than 20 minutes. So yeah, this I highly recommend. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to the person who posted this on Pinterest. And I will leave it down below. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Grow hard about what you want to be. Step 4.